Welcome back to Pops and Pioneers. Let's play some more Hearts of Iron 4. We're playing as Anarchist Aragon. Oh, we want to play as Anarchist Aragon. Right now we're still these guys over here. Just Spain, trying to fend against the nationalist threat. And then soon enough there's going to be some sort of government crackdown. And we're going to be nice and anarchist. The Civil War is not going great for us at the moment. No, it might be my fault. It might be, you know, somebody else's fault. I don't know whose fault. But yeah, it's not going great. I kind of want to somehow live. Doing my best here to at least keep the enemies from advancing. But there's no way we're holding Almeria here without attack happening. Yeah. We're just going to lose that. I'm going to go ahead and rebase my fleet now. Not that it's... that it matters, I don't think. I think they're going to auto-rebase themselves, but just in case, let's do that. Holding off Bilbao, not super good right now. Let's do a bit of a counter-attack here, just to take some threat of Bilbao. And my attempts to offend down here are being thwarted in every well, every which way, I guess. Let's halt. And then... maybe I was attacking just to stop you from attacking that guy, but you're not. So maybe that's okay. You're helping out there. Something. We even have birds in the sky, right? We have air superiority. We do. It's just that they don't do anything. Or not enough. One day we're going to take Barcelona, and we're going to be so happy when that day comes. And you know then government crackdown is going to happen, everything else is going to be different. But hey, even my big divisions are still unable to give me a good push. They're decent at defending, but they're not really doing what I need them to do. I'm gonna do this again just to take the heat off. Almeria is still alive. You're not trying to push out, which is good. But this thing, come on, we have so many divisions in here. Wait, is everybody attacking? Right, they are all, yeah, they're all in there. They're not even reinforcements, they're all pushing. They just don't have any damage. Well, minus 90% is... yeah. Maybe I should do my next offensive over there so we can at least take Barcelona. This is actually interesting. Maybe I should be doing something along these lines. And then support from here. Because they're making the mistake of attacking there. Oh, we're actually pushing in here. Wow. Are we actually going to have a successful attack on that line? That would be so surprising. This one, I think, is just doomed. Let's not do that. Doom is not what we're here for. I mean, won't come and bring Doom. No. Bring Enlightenment. Yeah, the fact that you're attacking me from that side now, that just means that Almeria is gone. I don't think there's a way I protect this now. Yeah, I could do some counterattacking here, but with the state, even this one guy and the... yeah, that's just not... it's not happening. Well, this is rough, guys. This is rough. How's my 82 days, but we do get another 70 days later. 70 days later. I'm gonna hold your attack. The only reason you were attacking was to make Bilbao safe, and it does seem to be safe. So that's good. These guys, everybody is just so high on organization. I'm just not able to push in anywhere. And apparently their equipment is also fine. We're actually low on support equipment and artillery now. Are we building any of those things? I mean, technically. Well, we're not building any artillery. Should I drop down one on the infantry equipment? We don't have a lot of that either. I'm not going to. Yeah, but this is pretty horrendous. Also, this is not working. You're just a diversion. Can I please have at least Barcelona? What's this? Oh, you pushed me out. Did I see that coming? You're leaving here. That's interesting, actually. Ah, but you're moving around. So we can probably push back in. That's the thing we want to do. I guess it is going to be that. Can I? Well, I mean, maybe. And once that guy has a bit more organization, not morale, we might even be able to do something on that front again. Do we get our push here? Not quite yet. Not that... I don't think that push is going to matter at all. I wonder if I should try to ship out my guys from Bilbao. I think when the government crackdown happens, we have no... everything up there is just gonna die. I think. I'm not sure that's true. Let's try to keep it. It might or might not work. Again, I'm not... The mechanics of that crackdown, they're a bit opaque to me. Yeah, it's gonna be more pushback over here. Why do you have so many troops? Are you just building tons and tons of troops? You must be, right? This is getting harder and harder. This attack's not working. This attack's still a diversion. You kind of want to start one of those over here. How do we get Barcelona? Maybe I'm gonna throw my heavies into Barcelona. I'm gonna go and give you strategic redeploy to here, so you can move at some sort of speed. I'm gonna have you walk into there, maximum concession, so we get that extra time. Consumer goods factories is very nice. Factory output is also very nice. These are both pretty good. Autogestion. Now there's one way to stop the crackdown, and it's this button. But I think it does the same thing. Communist and democratic supporters will start a civil war. I'm not sure. If we would make it here, there's a chance that we could get something done. I mean, avoid the crackdown happening. But there's still going to be an extra civil war. And I don't know how that's going to be different from the crackdown. Again, this game is often... It just doesn't tell you... Especially with these Civil War things, it often doesn't really tell you about what's going to happen. It's just giving you sort of hints, and then you have to... you just have to know. It's a bit bad, I feel. So you're a big division, right? Yeah, look at these real divisions that they have. No wonder we can't make any progress. Now, if I wasn't afraid of losing all the units when the crackdown happens, I would try to also build real divisions here. But, I mean, I have built some, but we haven't done any modifications to them or anything. I'm just running some in there in the hopes that that is going to do what I needed to do. Oops, let's pause. Modify government. So, while it would be nice to go up to war economy, we're gonna get a different economy thing happening when either when we do the crackdown or when the crackdown happens, I think, or when we do this. So we would waste the 150 power we can use here. I don't think we need to go up a manpower law. Division recovery rate is actually quite good. Is this guy going to be removed though? Dominic Butthead. Dominic, right? Let's have a quick look at our focus tree. Because some of these things remove people. Dome... Not Monet. I like Monet. Dom... It's already not really a thing. I think it's gonna stay around. So that would be a good choice. Do we have any geniuses here? Artillery expert is not really what I'm looking for. No, I think Dominic here, the division recovery rate, means we recover organization faster, which means that after falling back, for example, we have a better chance of sticking around. And also after attacking. It's just good. Yeah, this is still diversionary tactics, which are not working apparently. The fact that they have real divisions just makes this so much harder than it needs to be. Now, if we were not going anarchist, this would be a lot safer and easier, right? We could just build real units and do things. But with that looming crackdown, it's just not happening. So do we actually need a Barcelona offensive? I really want to say no. Everybody's in here. We have some people that actually do damage. They're encircled. Just so little damage. But I think preparing a Barcelona offensive would just be a waste of time here. Okay, you can stop your thing. You did successfully defend, I think. You're trying to get in there, which is fine. You are successfully defending, so we don't need to do this anymore. But this whole thing down here is just... Yeah, we had way too few troops on that line, and they added a ton, right? I think they shipped in a bunch of troops. Or they built them. Which is why we have such a hard time holding anything. And they have no issue putting enough troops on all the borders. Why we certainly do. I actually wouldn't mind falling back into Bilbao too much. That would be okay. But where do I want to push, if I want to push anywhere? We have all the important places pushed, essentially. Don't care about over here right now. Do I actually do this just to make sure? Let's do it. Just to make sure that we actually do get Barcelona at some point. Everything else will just be sad. I don't like being sad. Okay, you're being attacked by these guys. Which there's really nothing I can do about that. You have no organization. Still have enough to just fend me off, maybe, but... It's interesting. The Civil War has things that are always the same, or at least very similar. It's always the North is nationalist, but for example, the fact that we let this place go put us into real trouble. Giving them a province with a port here has put us into a position where we have, well, a lot of problems doing anything. I wonder what happens if I... Isn't there a way to do this? If I halt and then just move you out here, are you gonna give me like shore bombardment bonus? Yes, should have done that way earlier. It's not a mission, which is why I forget about it. But it's actually kind of useful. Oh wow, you're just pushing for Madrid here? Houston? How do I stop this now? If nobody with morale around, there's just nobody around. Because this border just got so big. Definitely gonna take one of you. Give you a fallback line to Madrid. Put you on there. And tell you to strategically redeploy there. Things I can't really take people off that border, right? Also gonna move you like this. Maybe we can cut you off a bit. Because if we lose Madrid, this is, before the crackdown, this is gonna be probably over. I mean, we have very high resistance to... Okay, you're going away again. Kinda live. Alright. You can go where you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Almost literally. And then please give me this thing. What does shore bombardment do? It doesn't say. I mean, it's obviously a bonus, but or a malus to the enemy. More correctly, I'm not gonna push in here. That doesn't seem useful. I'm gonna halt this attack because that doesn't seem useful. And then you're pushing. Oh, that's the Soviets take Zaragoza. They're not much help, I will say. Superior firepower, that's gonna help a bit. It's still 37, there's still 37 stuff to do, so let's focus on that. And Barcelona, it is mine! Now, what does the timer say about its power level? 112 days. So it's probably not time to just straight up fall back into Aragon. I'm gonna do this. Give you guys a bunch of extra troops for the defense. And then what do I do with my 4 heavies here? I do have my extra heavy over here. Pushing in there has not worked for me so far. Still want to try and take Zaragoza, I think. So let's... we don't have movement penalties here anymore, so I'm not going to strategically redeploy this time. But these guys are. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to get a lot more coverage, so we're at least not... We don't have all those empty spots. We did seize the gold reserves, so we could go Master of Our Own Fate. We actually have time for it. So what does it do? We get a civil war, but... No fascism, less communism. We lose the maximum concession immediately. We get closed economy. We get attack bonus against Spain. And we're the Regional Defense Council of Aragon, which we want to be. I'm tempted to try what this does. We might lose. It might just cost us the whole thing. But maybe it's just better than the government crackdown happening. And we still have the time, right? 108 days, yeah. Now what's the maximum concession? And we get the same sort of stats back from the thing, so I guess it's fine. I'm gonna do it. These are not stopped by this or anything, right? No. Yeah, let's master our own fate and see what happens. I mean, I guess that's why I tested things out before, so now I can, you know, do something that is not something I did before. I'm sure that makes a lot of sense. So there we go. My boats, I guess I'm just gonna put you over here now then. We do have the oil, so we can just have them do stuff. Now that I have people, I do feel like there's a chance we're gonna take this, and now that we're doing Master of Our Own Fate, I have no idea anymore what's actually gonna happen. So maybe building these units and getting them deployed would actually be useful. Wouldn't that be swell? And I would really be happy to have some more artillery. I'm gonna wait to see what Master of Our Own Fate does before we go and actually what am I trying to say here? I don't know. I don't freaking know. Before we go and actually do what? Deploy the troops, right? Because again, civil war, weird rules. It might just lead to a case where we don't get to keep our troops. So I'd rather keep them in reserves. There's also a chance that the civil war is going to remove the stuff that I have in production, but that seems less likely. So now then I probably want to prepare an offensive as soon as we can on this side. But once again, that's more... It's going to be easier to see what we want to do there once we know what the event does. Tempted to push here. We don't have all the morale in the world. Organization. We do have a lot of people. Now, some of these people were on the way to the south to defend, but that's, you know, that happens. This attack is failing, but that's okay. I'd rather it not, obviously. Yeah, this changed a lot. The fact that we now have more troops available, that adds a lot. Now, short bombardment, is it helping here? It is. Yeah. There's no air superiority from my side right now. Oh, because that's not in the same province. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep going over Iberia here, but obviously that's a thing we might want to change. Soviet doing weird attacks again. Keep pushing on Zaragoza, which I want. Don't get me wrong, and I do have my big guys here. They lack their artillery, which is not good. Yeah, and some support equipment too. Is this the time to actually do the punch on Zaragoza? I'm gonna not control you and do this. Try to actually get in there. And taking cities will be good. No doubt about that. Push you a bit. Why am I attacking here? I kind of was trying to punch in there, right? I think so. Don't remember. Defending, attacking to keep the defense up. Really badly attacking. There's a fly in my room. Go away, fly. Please. I have more important things to do. I have a war to win. Don't you know there's a war on, fly? So there's a chance that all the units I have over here get utterly cut off when the Civil War starts. There are a lot of communist supporters. Am I the communist supporters? No, I'm CNT. I don't have a lot of support. Yeah. This might be a problem. Because we didn't get all that extra support for non-aligned. I don't know. I say all that. I don't actually know that there was any of that going around. What's going on here? Support me in killing that guy. Multi-front stuff happening. How's my attack on Zaragoza going? It's going. Alright, alright. I mean, I'm pushing my whole might in there. Is there anybody that likes me? The Russians do like me. Would you give me Lend-Lease? And maybe some support equipment? No. Do you have artillery for me? No. I assume you don't have any, right? Yeah. Infantry equipment? No. That would have been nice. Anybody else that likes me? What about you guys? Can't request from you. Oh, they can't. The Germans are on the enemy side, so they're not going to do it. Yeah. Italy? No. Right? You're going to say, screw you. Yep. Shame, would have been nice to get some help. Portugal? Can't even ask you. Oh, you're probably a democracy and the world tension isn't high enough. We're only at 4% world tension. We're still in early Hearts of Iron. I am going to go and take this place and this place. And then try to support the attacks from the other sides. Actually want you to do this. And we're turning this around a bit. The real question is what's going to happen when we complete that focus. Because either way, Civil War is not going to be something that's going to go, hey, you're better off now. That is a nice encirclement of nobody. But we took some land. Actually getting to a place where we are pushing, which I do like a lot. And that's really mostly the refocusing of our troops. We had all those troops busy on Barcelona. Now that we actually have people, things can be done a bit more efficiently. Should I be pushing that guy? I'm gonna just put some pressure on him. Maybe he's gonna go away. You guys don't have a front. Oh, you're not even under our field marshal. There we go. Anybody getting a promotion, maybe? No. No promotions. There's no advancement in this anarchist army. I mean, are promotions like inherently un-anarchist? Is that like... Is the idea of a hierarchy just something that we don't do? I mean, I'm sure it's not that way in game terms. The question to me is whether that would be a thing. If you were actually anarchist. Yeah, we're cleaning this up. But we only have a few days until Masters of our own fate. Wait, we can just take Mercia and then go in there. That seems sweet. I'm gonna hold your attack though. Another Russian attack that I don't give a hoot about. Still pushing on Salamanca, kinda. Can I do the thing again? I can. This or this? I'm gonna go here. Valladolid. Well, I'm not, apparently. 42 days. Fine. Let's let you go in there. You're pushing there for which reason? I think you were defending somebody. No, you were trying to just run in, and that didn't work. That's fine. Let's hold your attacks. This seems like a bulge that's ripe for popping. Let's give them some pressure. People over there are still holding out quite alright. It's binding a lot of the enemy troops, so I'm very happy I kept that pocket around. With way fewer troops than the enemy does. And they just keep throwing themselves in there and wasting their equipment and manpower. Which is nice. And they unfortunately did get to Mercia before we did. But you're being pushed out. Cool. Let's get in there. Maybe we can take Almeria back at some point. We're still taking stuff back. We're still not on the gaining side of the war. We're just on the take stuff back. We did take Saragossa, which is really cool. I'm gonna do a quick punch into Huesca here. And there's our Civil War. It's not the renewals of the Rome Protocols. Yeah, so it's the same thing. Oh, we just instantly get the government crackdown. I see. So this is just saying, I want the crackdown now. So you can see why I was a bit unsure what's going to happen. We have some troops. N. We have N troops. Some were left over here, and they're not dead. Because they have no supply, they're in the middle of nowhere, there's no way they do anything. All our guys in Bilbao got removed. Just simply removed. And all we get is to have control over some of Aragon there. Which kind of means I don't need my boats over there, I kind of rather want them here. You guys are also dead. Can I disband you? To get manpower back or something? I don't think I can when they're encircled. No. No, they're just gone. So now we're gonna have to do to make do with what we have left. We did get to keep our thick units, and that is great. Have no equipment, which is not great, that is. And obviously our armies need to be fully reorganized. We're gonna do that next episode. Here's Crackdown, here's Aragon. Let's see if we can make that work. These guys are gonna be at war, so there's a chance, but woof. So we just sped that thing up. We'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything to say, there's always that comment section that's right there for you. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time when we try to win this war.